Hi, I'm Ann Driscoll, and I'm here with Sage, and we're here to talk to you a little bit about what's coming up at Cosmico on the analog stage. Hey, Sage, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing with us at Cosmico?
Yeah, so I am Sage, and I am going to be doing a little bit of a sound healing, sound bath experience.
Good.
Yes,
I'm going to start you again. You're moving all over the
please.
place.
Yeah, I don't really, let's see, I need a good,
You just need to
I should probably set this somewhere because I've just been holding my camera. Oh, that'll work.
take two. Hey, it's Anne from Cosmico, and I am so excited to be here with my friend Sage, who's going to be the host of our analog stage. Sage, do you want to just give a quick intro to who you are and what you're doing with Cosmico?
Yeah, so my name is Sage, and I am going to be doing a sort of sound healing, sound bath experience. That's something that has just developed out of my interest in exploring sound design and stuff. And it's more oriented towards modern technology, I think, than a lot of what sound healing is kind of conceptually to a lot of people. And I'm kind of hoping for it to be a little bit of a bridge to kind of opening people's minds to what the future of, sound and technology have to do with our human experience. And maybe also like kind of cut down a little bit on the idea that electronic music in general is less than what or I guess electronically generated sound is less than what comes out of like a string being plucked or something in terms of its impact on our bodies when it's created in a conscious manner.
So, what can someone expect when they come by your lounge?
I would say come by with an open mind and hopefully you'll get some sort of healing or internal release in a manner to the people who've experienced what I do. It's not a super thoroughly explored thing yet. It's like very in progress, but it's something that I'm really excited to sort of show people in the stage that it's in so that I can continue to refine it.
So, if you have any interest in sound healing, this would be like a really cool and unique approach that you could just kind
Yeah, I would say anyone who's interested in sound healing or just kind of a little bit of like an education on what sound is and how it impacts us. Anyone who's kind of like skeptical to the idea that sound has power in the physical world, I think would really take a lot out of the experience. But, it's not something that I really have created with a specific vision in mind. And I'd rather people take what they experience out of it than, try and sell someone on something.
cool. And this is one of the things that we're going to be doing at the analog stage, which is kind of funny because analog and then electronic sound. But I think the analog stage is really around um, education and expansion and really thinking about things in new and different ways. And so you're one of our talks that are going to be happening. And can you tell us a couple other talks that are going to be on the stage?
I know that we're gonna have to cut this because actually I'm not I
That's
can't
okay.
like sell that.
That's fine. I will. Yeah, I'm really excited that you're going to participate in the analog stage. And I think that even though we are, talking about sort of electronic and literally the opposite of acoustic type sound healing, I think there's a lot really cut. Take three. So I'm really excited about the analog stage and having you as a big part of it. And you're really conceiving this whole experience. what we see as analog as this opportunity for us to learn more and to expand our minds and to just really grow. And so we have a variety of talks happening. First, we're going to have education on wine. So we're going to have Alex talking about a lot of our Sonoma County wineries and thinking about how that looks. And we're also having Melissa Gisler talk about natural wine, which is a super cool thing. And then we've got Alter coming and talking about plant medicine and talking about how to change your mind through plant medicine and plant medicine journeys. And then we've got you, Sage, and you're going to be doing a little bit of the sound healing, sound bath, and just really just exploring sound as a healing modality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Are there any, like, what other dream topics would you put on an analog stage, on the analog stage? And we can just manifest them. We can put them out there, and maybe we will get someone come and raise their hand to participate in this amazing educational session that we're doing next week.
I think anyone who has anything that they feel, is really valuable insight or information to share, I would love for it to be a little bit of a space for people to kind of congregate as a forum and, explore, because I think I've found so much inspiration, in my journey just from sharing my own things and having other people see things in them that I never would have expected. And so I know we'll have some space too for people who just want to come and play music together. Anyone who brought instruments or whatever, like, can hang out and play a little music. And also, let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, good enough. Why don't you talk to me a little bit about, one of the things that I think is really cool about this is the environment. So Cosmico is obviously happening, like nature is a big component. How does that fit with the things that you're really thinking about and trying to do?
Yeah, I think, oh, geez, hold on. I'm gonna have to think for 1 second and then start over.
All right, let me start the question again.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how, I mean, for us, I think set and setting is obviously like such a key terminology, but it is so important in terms of where we're locating Cosmico this year, the fact that it's going to be in the redwoods, and how are you, thinking about the interplay of your activation with sound, with sound, as well as with sort of the nature and the environment around you.
Yeah, well, I'm deeply excited to have the opportunity to create what I'm doing outside of sort of the studio setting that it's always been in, because a really deep part of my connection with music comes from, my parents, and specifically, like, we used to go every year to this beach where all these old hippies would camp, and there were a lot of them who would just bring guitars or drums, and pretty much every day there would be like impromptu circles of music and just people kind of enjoying life and nature. And it's something that you don't really get anymore, in our modern world. And especially like for people who create music with machines like I do, it's kind of inherently connected to the idea of civilization and built spaces and whatever. But at its core, like, analog synthesis is really just pure electrical energy being translated into pure sound waves. So it is like a direct expression of the energy of the world into an experience that we can perceive. And I think that, creating such a natural setting like this really is going to help bridge that gap, and as well. Oh, lost my train of thought.
Just end at bridge that gap.
Yeah, bridge that gap.
Great. Have you taken a look at the lineup?
I haven't.
Oh my God. Then I can't ask you the question
I
about
know.
who are you most looking forward to hearing?
I know. I've been
All right.
so busy with the restaurant.
Why are you excited? Why is Cosmico so important to you?
I think, I mean, there's honestly a whole bunch of reasons. Part of it is just, this is not only the first platform that I've ever gotten to express what I've been building for a long time, but it's kind of a platform of very conscious individuals and people who are really looking for more than just, like what a lot of the people in the festival circuits are looking for, I guess. And I've always been so passionate about, not just music as joy, but music as connection and music as healing and music as a way of life. And, to have such a large group of conscious individuals all so excited to get together and share their joy and that kind of growth is something that I've never had the opportunity to be a part of. So,
Cool. That sounds good. Um, all right. What else would you like to tell me?
hmm.
Okay, well, tell me this. It'll be a slightly different version of that. Why did why did Stu know that even though you guys were having a really crazy weekend, and I'll edit this little piece out, but like
Yeah.
why did your team know that this weekend was off limits and then you took it offline and you were like, there is nothing that can actually move me from missing this weekend?
Yeah. You know, I think that it ultimately came down to the fact that, I've been doing this whole music thing and building this project for, I mean, in a way, like more than a decade, but it's never been something that I have like felt like could be shared in a normal circumstance. It's not the kind of thing that I can just release online, and it's not the kind of thing that I can get people together at a show for. And so I've been waiting for a long time to have like the right forum for it. And I think I found that in Cosmico and just, immediately decided that no matter what else was going on in that time slot, like this is where I needed to be. And that's as simple as it is, really.
That's amazing. Well, we're pumped to have you involved, and I think our audience is going to be super excited to come check out what you've got going on. And we're just really grateful for you to, I know there's so much time available and so many things pulling at us. We're just grateful that you're willing to help build this with us. First year fest.
Yeah.
We're going to do it
You
different.
know what? I could not be more excited, and I could not have had a better group of people to be the ones that I'm doing this with. So I'm thankful.
We're pumped. All right. We're thankful. All right. Gratitude all around. Amazing. I'm going to stop the recording now. And well, shit, mess that up. Chris is going to kill me after and edit. All right. This is Sage, and I am so thrilled to just show you a little taste of what we've got coming up in less than 10 days at Cosmico next week. And it's going to be an incredible weekend. It's going to be an incredible weekend in the Redwoods. It's going to be an incredible weekend of mind expansion. And it's about the music, it's about the wine, it's about the love, and it's also about the learning. So thank you, Sage, and I can't wait to see you on the analog stage.
See you soon.
Bye.